to try and manage this difficult period that we're in now, given what's happening in Ukraine? Yasser Kim is the latest from this report in Cairo.
The economic fallout from the conflict in Ukraine and global supply shortages prompted the North African state's government to raise interest rates and float the Egyptian pound in mid-March. This has led to prices shooting up and created instability for most businesses. Dalia Sawah leads a group that builds steel structure for most power stations and shopping malls in Egypt. She says her company has felt the brunt of the rising cost of imported material.
Steel and cement are available, but since the floating of the pound, traders decided to stop selling these products to push prices up. This has caused all types of problems for companies in the construction field. We are contacting our clients and partners to revise our pricing because our prices were set before the latest economic downturn. Actually, we had already increased our prices after the Ukraine crisis. So now there's a second price hike due to the floating of the pound. This is causing us a lot of problems.
Most sectors have faced the same dilemma, including those operating in food industry, where prices have more than doubled since the beginning of the Ukraine skirmishes. The government was forced to intervene to limit the damage as the Egyptian pound dropped by 15% to 18.5 to the dollar.
The government took several measures to support industries and the production process. We have fixed the dollar tariff rate at 16 Egyptian pounds to the dollar for basic goods and sources of production until April, and this could be renewed accordingly to keep import costs down for basic necessities. The state, through the Ministry of Finance, has waived the real estate tax on all factories and plants for 3 years to relieve any burden of these industries.
The measures are part of an $8 billion stimulus package that was released at the end of March. These measures were welcomed by the business community, though most are still calling for more state intervention.
The government needs to put more control on the market. The incentives for the industries are very good, but we need more protection from traders who hike prices so the market can be stabilized and we can receive our raw materials easily.
Industry players in Egypt are aware of the economic crisis that's been fueled by developments in Eastern Europe and are hoping for a quick end to the Russian-Ukraine conflict to avoid further losses. Yes Hakim for Cgtn, Cairo.
On to East Africa, Rwanda's development board